Hi everyone. Wayne Dyer once said that if I wanted to give you oranges, I would need to have oranges myself to be able to give them to you. And that is very much the same when it comes to the concept and the living of the value of love and unconditional love. So in order for us to be able to really live in alignment with that, with each other, we need to be able to come to a place of having it for ourselves, towards ourselves, to have that level of unconditional love in practice for ourselves. And the reason why I currently, in my current form, see it as a practice is that to me it is not a stagnant state of being. I am constantly butting up against parts of my inner self at different times, through different experiences, where an aspect of myself reveals itself and I don't really feel that natural inclination of unconditional love. But it reveals itself for me at a time when I have recognized now that it's part of the growth cycle. It is part of this continuous process of growth. And so when I butt up against something that I see in myself, that I would usually jump to a judgmental or critical or shameful or guiltful kind of reaction within myself, I pause and I notice the emotion that has indicated something to me. And then I explore. I see it as an invitation to myself to grab the bull by the horns and go, right, what am I really saying to myself? And where is this, what is really being revealed right now? Because it is filled with beautiful gifts of inner wisdom when I allow myself to sit in the discomfort of the feelings. Once I have been through the exploration process, I, as part of that, I give myself permission to feel everything that is emerging. Whether that is when I'm in the presence of someone else, which has been happening more and more often, which fortunately I'm surrounded by people that are able to hold that space with me. And so I'm very grateful to those of you, you know who you are, I hope. That process, the experience with me. And it is such a gift, because whether it came out at that moment or whether it sat there dormant or suppressed or avoided, it was still sitting there. It was still something that we had a shared experience with. And if I had not processed it overtly and really given language to it, then it would have just sat in our common energy, not explained, left unspoken, left with a whole range of different assumptions going on for both of us in that experience. So the learning of being able to process these emotional reactions is such a important skill. It's a skill to both honor your own well-being, but also being able to honor what the interaction can enable. So if you're working together, imagine how much more you can achieve when you're actually able to work through these natural human moments together as they come up, rather than let them build into these mythical kind of experiences that never get spoken about but get tiptoed around and end up building and building and building until somehow they erupt. So it is definitely a practice, and it is definitely a practice that for me has been learnt and is continuing to be added to every day. If you'd like to explore how you can learn and add to your little practice toolkit too, I would love to explore that with you. Meanwhile, may you have a magical workday every day.